Good afternoon. Hi, hello. This is Neil Palacci, money coach with the Wealth Creator Company for Women. I hope you're all having a great afternoon. I haven't seen you for 2 weeks. No, let me change that. You haven't seen me for 2 weeks because all I'm doing is looking at myself. Because last week was Memorial Day weekend and Monday I was off, and I think many of you were, I hope you had a good weekend. And you've come back and things, I hope, are looking good, feeling good, and you're working hard to make the balance of the year awesome, which is great. So I want to talk to you today about my top 10 terrific tools, my TTTT. These are things that I use on a regular basis. And people say to me, well, wait, hold on a second, you're a money coach. What are you talking about this stuff for? And I say, well, look, all of this stuff helps me to make money, and it'll help you to make money too. And most of the stuff that I'm going to tell you about is free. There is one thing that has a small charge, I believe, or at least it did when I first started using it. So let me get started here with number one. Number one is Fiverr. Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com, called such because you can get things done for you beginning at $5. Now, I don't know where it used to, I think it may have started where everything was in fact $5, but now it begins at $5 and then you can add 5 and add 5 and add 5. But I tell you something, even for $5 you can get stuff done. If you spend 10 or 15, you'd be amazed at what you can get done. And these are people all over the world that are looking for work. Obviously, it has to be technology-based. It has to be something that they can get to you, that you can get to them through the use of the technology that we all have. Well, look at this. Look at what we're doing right now. And it works. I've used people in various situations to do things like logos, PowerPoint presentations, websites, landing pages, do a video, do a voiceover, cartoon pictures, talented people all over the world. So go to Fiverr, Fiverr.com, and take a look at that. Number two, MailChimp. Now, MailChimp is what I use for my email system. Why do I like MailChimp? Well, one of the reasons why was because when I had a list that was under 2,000, it was free. So, excuse me, if you have a list that is under 2,000 names, you can get MailChimp for free. The cost beyond 2,000 is pretty competitive to the other sites, but the under 2,000 is free, and that's pretty cool for people that have smaller lists. So I would definitely use that as a starting place, and it has some great automation. It has all the bells and whistles as far as I know. I'm certainly not an expert on comparing all of the different mailing email list programs, but this is one that I've used for several years. I've been very happy with. And I've heard other people who have used it, and other experts, or not other experts, because I'm not one, but experts that have used it that really like it. So, hey, thank you for the hearts. I really appreciate that. You can, do the old screen tapping, and I'll get plenty of love. Thank you very much. I do like that. Thanks. So, anyway, number three, Cam Scanner. Now, by the way, Fiverr and MailChimp are on the web and on your laptop, and you can also get apps for them. Cam Scanner is basically on an app, and I believe it's both Android and iPhone. I use Android. Cam Scanner, I think this is the one that cost me $3 or $4. I mean, it's not a year. That was like a lifetime deal, although I think they may now have a free version. But it's a scanning app. It has the ability to do not only your documents, also business cards and photos and so forth, but it has the ability to crop and improve the look of the picture. It can turn it into a PDF, send it anywhere you want, put it on eFax, do whatever you want with it. It's a terrific little piece of software. And it does have web access now that I'm thinking about it, because I know that everything is stored. So everything is backed up, and that's kind of cool. So that you have everything available to you in the event that your phone crashes, which happens from time to time, right? Number 4, Evernote. Evernote is free. It is note software. I have used it, again, for years. It is a great thing to have in your back pocket, literally, right? You can use this to take notes, to record notes, to take photos, to upload to your database systems. I mean, it's a fantastic piece of software, and it also has the backup. I mean, everything is backed up. I can go online and I can find all of my Evernote information that I've been using for years, and it's all there. And I haven't used up the free storage yet, so it's very possible. Excuse me, I've got a little bit of a cough going here. But anyway, that is a great piece of software, and I would recommend it very much. Now, as you know, I do a lot of money-saving type of stuff, so I have downloaded Gas Buddy. I love Gas Buddy. I'm going to have a little bit of tea here because I'm going to cough again. Here we go. I got my tea and I got a little honey, and oh, that's better. So, Gas Buddy is an app. It's free. And it works all over the country, and you can put your location in there, and it'll send you to the cheapest gas. Now, in some cases, Arco can be the cheapest, or USA. Costco has been very good. But you know what? Sometimes you can save a nickel, a dime, or more per gallon. And you know what? I'd rather keep that money in my pocket than give it to somebody else. So they also have I'm so sorry about that. They also have a points accumulation program, and they will apparently there's some gifting that they do, and I'm not quite sure how all that works because I don't really care about that. I just want the best and least expensive gas that I can buy, and sometimes I want to use my credit and debit card, and sometimes I want to use cash. So it just kind of depends on what's out there. But Gas Buddy is terrific. Now, the next one, number 6, Textgram. Textgram is fantastic. Now, there is also, that's on Android. There is one for iPhone, and for the life of me, I can't remember what the name of it is. If anybody knows, maybe you can type it in for me. But Textgram is the ability to take a photo and then put wording all over it, any wording that you want, and then, of course, go ahead, post it on Facebook and all your other social media outlets. It is also free. It's fantastic, so you can, take a picture of a beautiful sunset with you or with nobody in it, and then put on I love being at the beach, or whatever you want to put across it. So it's a fabulous little piece of software that you can use on your phone with photos and pretty much anything else that you want to use it for, and then post onto social media. Periscope. I don't know anybody that oh, wait a minute. Of course, I'm using Periscope. Now, Periscope is free, and look at me. I'm out there talking to, dozens of people right now, and hopefully they're getting some great information, but Periscope is pretty awesome. And, of course, as a follow-up to that, because Facebook has to compete, of course, they've got Facebook Live. And I'm going to be using Facebook Live as well as time goes on. I can't decide whether I'm going to use it at the same time with a different piece of equipment, just recording me concurrently, or whether I'm going to do a second edition later in the week each week. I'm not sure. In fact, I wouldn't mind your opinion on that. So if you have an opinion on that, feel free to go to Neil Palacci or the Wealth Creator Company on Facebook and let me know what you think. Should I do the edition of Periscope and Facebook at the same time, or at 2 different times during the week? I'd like to have your opinion on that. 2 more that I like very much. One is Google Drive. Pretty much everybody has a Gmail account. If you don't have one, get one. I mean, I've got, various Gmail accounts that I've signed up for over the years, and as a result, that provides for me all of the other Google options. including Google Drive. And Google Drive is a document sharing site, and so I can create an Excel spreadsheet or a Word document or a PowerPoint presentation. I can put it up there. I can send you an email, say, hey, I'm going to share this with you. I want you to take a look at this. You can make changes yourself, and then you can save those changes, and then I can look at it and I can make changes, and we can go back and forth. And so it provides for some collaboration on documents and projects that you may be working on, and it works very, very, very well in that regard. Last but not least is Dropbox. And Dropbox is a storage app. It's a little bit like Google Drive in a sense. Dropbox is used quite often for photographs, and I know that people obviously like to save their photographs, and we take hundreds, if not thousands, of photographs because it's all digital. We don't have to print any of that stuff, and we can delete what we don't want, keep, literally, I don't know how many photographs I have that are now all digitally stored. So that's very, very helpful. And Dropbox is also free, although if you want to use certain functionalities within Dropbox, there is a small monthly charge that would need to be paid. There are literally thousands of apps that you can use and websites that are available to you. Many of them are free. Some of them have small charges. Things like backing up your stuff on your computer is important. Go to Carbonite, and for $50 a year, you've got unlimited amounts of storage. There are texting apps. I like Chomp, CHOMP, which is a great texting app, and I like all the stuff that they do. But there's boatloads of them, and I know that you guys know of as many of them as I do, if not more. So if you have ideas as to good apps, whether they're free or not, that you would recommend, that you've used, that you like, please go to Neil Palacci on Facebook and post them, or go to the Wealth Creator Company on Facebook and post them. I would like to see those. I'm always learning every day about what's available out there, and there are apps being developed literally every minute of every day. So there are thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, of opportunities. I have this printed out, these 10 that I use that I like. If you would like that, just pop me off an email at neil@thewealthcreatorcompany.com. You can also go to thewealthcreatorcompany.com and sign up for my weekly subscription. I would love that. There's lots of good stuff that goes out every week, in fact, a couple of times a week, on different things that I do and say and think, and I'd love for you to get that so that you are up to date with what's going on. So have a great week. I will see you next Monday. Hopefully I will not have this cough by then, and I thank you so much for listening. This is Neil Palacci with the Wealth Creator Company for Women. Thanks a lot, and have a wonderful week.